Welcome back to the basement yard.
Pateron.
Well, because you say that you combine
The
the whole
basement
word.
yard Treon.
The basement yard Treon.
And it's a good one. It sticks well.
Yeah. Welcome back. This week, I have a plant now that's going to be added to the set.
A fucking fake plant.
It is fake.
Fuck you.
Because I figured if it dies,
Get a
it's
new
going to
one.
look shitty in the background.
Dude.
I just wanted a plant to look nice the whole time. And this is a good fake.
No.
This is a good fake. This is a great fake.
In my opinion, nothing is more tacky than fake greenery.
That is the most pretentious fucking
Damn
thing I've ever
fucking
heard.
right it is.
Who are you?
I'm someone that's married to a woman who loves plants.
She has a green thumb. Fuck
She
off.
does. She has a green ash. That woman sits on any plants and they fucking come. They spring right up.
She has a green ass.
Ash.
Okay.
She doesn't watch these.
Okay.
But I got something this week, Joey.
I know. I'm being tested.
You're being tested, and you don't know what you're being tested on necessarily. So
I do and I don't.
You do to an extent, but you don't to a larger extent.
Okay.
You know? So people love or hate, I can't really grasp, when we talk about women's anatomy.
Of course. It's our biggest topic.
Heterosexual men that clearly know either a lot or a whole little about women's anatomy.
A lot.
But I figured I'd give you a woman's anatomy test.
Good.
Did I say anatomy before?
I don't know what you said.
So I have this little whiteboard for you.
I just want to say this. When I was younger, I used to get anatomy and astrology mixed up.
Oh, yeah. Very
So
different.
I'd be like, what are you, an astrologist?
So-
and then they'd be like,
But what is that? What's an anatomist? Is that what doctors are called that work on anatomy, or just doctors?
Hot start to this.
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah, like astrologists study astrology. Geologists studies geology.
Yeah.
So what do people that study anatomy call themselves?
Doctors.
Yeah. I was going to say anatomists.
Anatomists.
Yeah.
Anarchists.
Anarchists.
Oh, my God.
But so I have a quiz for you that I got offline, and there are 25 total.
I know you didn't come up with it.
Oh, no. No.
Yeah.
25 total questions. And I broke it down like this because I want to see how much of a master you are at this stuff.
The master.
The master. So there are 5 categories of points that you can get. If you answer right off the bat without multiple choice, you get 2 points.
Fire.
Yeah. With multiple choice, you get 1 point.
Oh, there's multiple choice.
There is if you need it.
Ooh, I'm good at. What's that called?
Just like figuring it out.
No, like context clues or process of elimination.
Process. That was my thing. I was such a pretentious little piece of shit in high school.
Me too.
And I would always say, like, you don't need to know. Like, I remember I like helped with like math tutoring because I was very good at math. It was like, you don't need to know the right answer. You just need to know the wrong answers.
Oh God, you're a piece of shit.
So, because think about it. Because there's 3 wrong answers. There are more wrong ones than right ones. I sucked. We admit that.
I hate this kid.
So there's 50 total points you can get.
Right on.
And I broke it up into 5 categories: 0 to 9, 10 to 19, 20 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 50.
Where do you think I'm gonna land?
I honestly think you'll land somewhere in the 10 to 29.
That bad? 10 to 29. Yeah, that's a good range. If
Yeah.
I get over 20, I'll be psych jobbed.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do think you'll get in that general area.
I think I'm gonna be 10 to 19.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you have less.
I don't.
Okay. So I figured that now we can name the category that you would fall into.
Okay.
So, like, for instance, if you're 40 to 50, you're master.
Oh, yeah, you're a master of pussy.
You're pussy master.
Yeah, no, master of pussy.
Master of pussy.
Yeah, it's a master of pussy.
Okay, so you'd be the mop. You'll be the mop.
What is that?
Master of pussy.
Oh, yeah.
So
A map.
No.
Oh no, never mind.
You're
I was
the
thinking of the song WAP.
Yeah.
So
So 30 to 39, you're not quite the master, but you're a
Professor of Pussy.
you're pop. You're a pop boy.
Pop.
I like pop.
Professor of Pussy.
Okay.
Is this all about pussy?
I don't know. It's just about anatomy.
I feel like you should know that.
I mean, I went to
it's
some of
about
the questions.
women, though.
It's about women's anatomy.
And that's pussy.
So it's not. Oh wow, Joe.
That is an identifying feature.
Way to just acknowledge that you're
Titties? I don't know.
You could be a part of that, I guess.
Okay.
So all right, so 20 to 29, you're like you're
I mean, you're just a student, I guess.
you're a student.
You're like learning, or like what's the call? You're like a fuck.
What are you looking for?
I don't know.
You're not like
an apprentice.
You're an apprentice.
Apprentice. Of
AOP. I like that.
AOP.
apprentice of Pion. 10 to 19. You got a lot to learn. You're a Padawan.
Yeah.
You're a Padawan.
You're
You're a Padawan. It's a Star Wars reference, Joey. Give me this, please.
You want Padawan of pussy?
I would say so.
You can't go 2 pops.
You can go pop, pop.
No.
You can always go pop, pop.
No.
All right, beep, bop. Can you go bop?
What the fuck is that?
You're a boy, a puss.
You're
A baby, a puss.
no. What's like a pre? No, we can't go pre-K puss.
Yep, that might be.
Yeah. What can we?
You're like an infant.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot, a puss. Eop.
An IOP, idiot of puss.
And then what would be 0 to 19?
Just pack it up.
You're just go home.
Yeah, you're
Just send it home.
just write dead.
Dead.
You're dead. You got to know some of this.
Okay.
If I can't, what's that? Yo, now I'm worried. I don't want to be dead.
You don't want to be dead.
No.
All right. Are you ready, Joey?
No. Okay. Does it get progressively harder, or is it just all over the place?
It's all over the place, baby.
Right on.
All right. So it's from thequiz.com.
Real quick. Did you see any questions? I'm assuming you went through these questions.
I did.
Are there any questions where you're like, no fucking way?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So question 1, Joey. Mm-hmm. If we're gonna, you know what? Speaking of WAP, wet ass P word.
Yeah.
When a woman is doing a Kegel exercise, which part of her body is she working to stretch and strengthen?
Okay.
I didn't know the stretchy part. I thought it was just the strengthen part.
Do I have to get like the scientific term? Because I obviously don't know that.
I mean, there are like once you hear.
Okay, I'm gonna say my first answer is
Okay.
and we're gonna need to go to the judges on
Go
this.
to the judge.
Like the pussy walls.
Okay.
You know what I'm
so,
saying?
so it's
The
like
walls.
a room. There's walls.
There's walls, like the outside. You know what's really like holding the dick.
Okay.
When they're sexual.
This is tough. This is really tough.
That's like right though.
This is tough because
The
that is the best
The
of
muscles.
the multiple choice answers. That's the best. But I also don't know.
wait, what?
Well, like I know the answer.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
But
like
you don't know what the answer is?
how do I explain this? The multiple choice answers, once you hear them, like, all right, duh, I know which one it is. But like your answer could be wrong, but I'll accept it. 2 points, Joey.
Bang! Wait, can I hear the multiple choice then?
The multiple choice was the pelvic floor. You had the room concept of the pelvis in
We
there.
had floor, we got ceilings, we got walls.
The walls.
Yeah, exactly.
Her earlobes. We know it's not that.
That's not right.
Her hair follicles.
How would you even work that out?
I don't know. I'm sure there's something to do. And her mons pubis.
Her mom's what?
Her mons pubis.
Okay.
You know what area that is? That's where your pubes grow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mons.
So I got 2 points.
So you got 2 points.
All right.
Off the bat, so far, you're almost not dead.
I'm almost not dead.
All right.
I'm actually on track to be a master of pussy.
Technically,
Yep.
undefeated right now.
Undefeated, baby.
The average age that a female starts her period is now what?
12.
Is that what you're going with before you want to hear the multiple choice?
Wait, but I thought I get. Don't I get?
You get what?
Like a chance to say a number.
You get. I mean, you can go with an answer.
Yeah, and
or
then
you can be
if
like,
I'm
I don't
wrong-
feel comfortable. I'm gonna go.
No, that changes strategy. That can't. Then, Joe, this is hard. Then
That's what I'm
can
saying.
can I get a shot and then hear multiple choice?
Okay, but one of your multiple. All right, so you said 12. That's your answer that you're going with.
Now I don't want to.
All right, you tell me, Joey.
13.
Is that what you're going with?
Yep.
Final answer.
Yep.
Incorrect.
Shit, still.
So the multiple choice answers.
This isn't gonna help me because I know it's right around there.
And the multiple choice answers are 10, 11, or 12. Oh.
Only ABC.
It's what I'm saying.
I don't get.
10, 11, or 12. The other multiple choice answer was 13. You already guessed that wrong, though.
Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying? What are you thinking?
I'm trying to read your
Do you remember
eyes.
when we were around a certain age group? Think that.
I
Use
don't-
context clues.
Dude, I don't remember when girls were like, "Oh my god, I have to get a pad or whatever the fuck."
I recently was asked this by my wife to see how stupid I was.
And I know what you're gonna say. Say it.
Where do they put the pad?
I saw this in a TikTok video.
No clue.
And I was by myself, and I was like, "Thank God it's just me around here." Because
I had no clue. Becca was like shaming me.
say it. Say what you thought.
I
please.
said, to the body.
You thought
stick it to
that,
the body.
that women put their pads on their vaginas and just slap it to their shit.
It just like a fucking like shipping like
Like a shipping label.
Like a shipping label.
Like, I gotta return
to
this.
Cambodia.
Bro, I thought that too, bro. I didn't know they were putting it on panties.
I didn't
You know
either.
what I'm saying?
The
I didn't
inside-
know this was going on clothing.
Honestly though, quite ergonomical. I think that is very smart.
Hey, smart of them, dumb of us.
Very dumb.
Because when you think about it, it's like, when you gotta pee, you gotta slap this thing off and
That's
put
what
it
I
back
said.
on.
I was like, you just take it off, put it back on,
Yeah,
and get
how-
rid of it, get a new one. No.
how adhesive do you think this thing
Yeah.
is?
But Becca then like shamed me. She was like, "How do you not know?" And I was like,
Because I don't have a vagina.
It's like, how the fuck am I supposed to know?
And I've never had to do that for
yeah.
anyone.
She's like, "Oh my god, you know nothing." I was like, "Yeah, you mean a fucking straight white male? Not white, a straight Hispanic male." A straight Hispanic male that has no fucking blood female children? Yeah, you're right, I don't know.
Oh, God.
I wasn't
we're
asking
idiots.
girls how they put their fucking pads on. Joey, 10, 11, or 12?
11.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Fucking shit! It's 12.
It's 12.
I should have went with 12.
It's
I'm a
12.
stupid fucking
Come on,
boy.
you never read Hello God, It's Me, Margaret? I did in 6th grade just to get horny. Didn't work. Moving on. Question 3.
I don't know anything you just said. I thought you were like citing the book.
It's the book. The book ends with the girl getting her period. And I remember, like, I thought it was going to be a book about, like, a girl, like, saying, like, I have boobies now. This is what they look like. I read the whole book.
Because you wanted to be horny.
Yeah. 6th grade. Wild time.
Are you kidding me? When you're halfway through this book and you're not horny yet, you just kept going.
Just kept going. Because, I couldn't give up at that point. Because it was, like, for, like, a language arts class. All right, Joey. Joey.
Yeah.
On average, how long is a woman's monthly cycle?
Oh, it's 7 days.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. This is incorrect.
What?
So, the cycle is more than
Oh!
the period, Joey.
I'm an asshole.
So, on average, how long is a woman's monthly cycle? Now, your multiple choice answers are 4 days, 32 days, or 28 days.
Now, when you say cycle,
It's more than just the period, Joey. This is what I've come to learn from living with a woman.
cycle. When's my cycle?
It's not just about the period.
What else is it about?
It's about, like, like when you're ovulating.
Right.
And
But I know you only ovulate a smaller number of days.
yes, you're not ovulating for, like, weeks.
No.
People didn't tell us growing up. A lot harder to get people pregnant than you'd think.
Right.
But
Thank God.
4 days, 32 days, or 28 days.
I'm going to say 28.
Is that your final answer?
I guess.
1 point, Joey.
Fuck yeah! 28.
1 point.
I misunderstood the question at first.
I know, and that's why it's a tricky question. You're a
know.
third of the way out of not being dead.
Where am I? Okay, good.
You're almost an idiot.
That's probably where I'm going to land.
Probably. All right, question 4. Mm-hmm. When a woman has a baby, what pathway does the baby use to exit the mother's womb? Now, this is tough because there's a multiple choice answer that gives you, it's like both this one and this one.
Is it not uterus? That's my answer.
So do you think they're coming through the uterus? You think the baby's just shooting out the uterus?
Well, like the vagina. I mean, like, I don't really know how to answer this.
Answer how you think you would be correct.
I'll go safe and go vagina.
You're going, well, Joey, that's too broad. The vagina is like a giant ass place. You know what I mean? That's like saying North America. You need to be very specific.
You're asking for a state. I'm going to go the northern hemisphere.
Yeah, right?
I mean,
all right, you're not going to get 2 points on this. So why don't I give you the multiple choice?
That's for sure.
Why don't I give you the multiple choice? Mm-hmm. Is it through the rectum?
Yes.
Through the cervix and birth canal? Through the urethra, or both A and B?
Wait, what was A? A was the rectum.
The rectum.
Oh no, it's the other one. It's the cervix and.
Through the cervix and birth canal?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
1 point.
Yeah. Wait. Why?
There's like scientific words.
I was under the assumption it was uteri.
I don't know where it is, if I'm being honest.
Where's the uterus?
I'm glad I'm asking the question.
Why do women have so many things?
Listen, man, they're built like a
birth canal? That's a vagina, baby. That's what that is.
There's a woman watching this that is so pissed at you. Or possibly multiple that are just so angry with you.
There's definitely not one. There's a lot. No, like, this kid's an idiot. Listen, I have never given birth in my life, but when I do,
You ain't watching.
oh, God.
All right, Joey. Question 5.
Oh, by the way, I haven't written one of these days. Pandemic, do that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you haven't written a single thing down.
Yeah.
All right. You don't need it. You can throw it away if you want, or draw on it, whatever you'd
I'm
like.
have fun.
What is the name of the part of the female anatomy on the outside of female genitalia?
I'm lost already.
All right. What is the name of the part of the female anatomy on the outside of the female genitalia that serves to protect the region and maintains lubrication? And there's a picture of a really nice flower.
Wow.
So it's a part on the outside
On the outside of the vagina.
of the body.
Vagina, I know you can't
Of
say
the I can't say that.
Right.
On the outside of female genitalia, so it's got, it's susceptible to the elements.
labia.
That serves to protect the region and maintain lubrication. What's your answer?
I'm just going to say labia.
No clue what it is, what it
I'm
does.
just say labia.
Okay. Not even a multiple choice answer here. Is it the vagina, the pubic hair, the mons pubis, or the vulva?
It's not the pubic hair. That just keeps it warm and stylish.
Oh my
Shit,
god.
man. And then,
This is tough.
damn,
They're getting
dude.
hard. I don't
So
know
it's
this.
Pubes. Mons pubes.
So it's meant to protect the region and maintain lubrication. What of these do you think sounds like it protects?
The pubes.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Wrong.
I don't like that.
It's the vulva, apparently. I don't know.
Dude, that's a car.
That is a car, man.
That's
Why
a
name a
vulva.
car so closely to a vagina?
Yeah, Volvo is a male vulva.
Yeah. Yeah, I had no clue.
So here's the reason why I picked. People are probably wondering why I picked pubes.
Because they do, aren't they meant to, hair is meant to protect us.
Right, in your nose, it protects you from getting shit in
Your
there.
eyebrows, your eyelashes, from
Right,
your eyes.
you know what I mean? It keeps you warm.
Mhm.
And then also, if your hair gets wet, it stays wet. You know what I'm saying? So if it'll continuously stay wet. It provides more lubricant. I don't know.
God almighty, I love this question so much.
This is really embarrassing.
Dude, don't be embarrassed, because guess what? I wouldn't know either.
I know.
What does the abbreviation PMS stand for?
Yeah, this is going to be a rough one. I'm going to go for it, though.
Okay.
I'm going to say, what does PMS stand for?
I hope you get this wrong so I can read to you what these multiple choice options
This
are.
is going to be wrong, but it's going to be funny.
It's going to be good, right? Oh. I see part of what you wrote, and
Nope.
very interesting. Let's see. What do we think it could be? Are you done? You're writing
No,
a lot.
Postmenopausal syndrome.
Oh, hold on. All right, so you think it only happens post-menopause?
No, see, I didn't go into thinking that
When
hard.
do you think menopause happens?
It's like 60, 50? I
Yeah,
don't
so
know.
you think that people that only have PMS are after... No, don't you dare fucking erase that.
Can I change it to
No. So you,
premenopausal syndrome? Premenopausal syndrome.
is that what you're going with?
Well, I have nothing else to go with.
So it's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it A, please make it stop? Is it B, pre-macaroni salad?
Oh,
Is it, which sounds delicious.
yeah.
Is it C, premenstrual staycation? Or D,
Staycation.
staycation?
What is this, Airbnb?
Or D, is it premenstrual syndrome?
Premenstrual syndrome.
Is that the final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, duh.
Dude, I was menstrual. That's the word. Why did I say menopausal?
Yeah, I was like, why is he putting menopausal?
I was so close, but so far, no
so
cigar.
far. Yeah, no cigar. Why aren't women harmed by the blood loss that occurs during menses? What?
Harmed?
Yeah. Can we just talk
Because
about
no one was stabbed.
the word?
The fuck?
Can we talk about the word menses?
I thought
It
you
makes
were
it sound-
joking. I thought you were like just saying like, oh,
No.
menses.
That's the word that is used.
That's a funny word.
I've heard it before. So why aren't women harmed by all the blood loss that occurs during menses?
Because it is the shedding of a uterine line.
So you were real close, but not to this answer.
Right. That's what it is, isn't it?
It's the shedding of the uterine walls, I believe.
What'd I say? Line?
Lining. It might be lining.
Lining is a wall.
In a wall.
Yeah.
You know, it's
like if you go into a pool, it's the lining.
It's the
but
lining.
it's the walls of the pool.
Can you imagine your body taking that out every day for like a week?
And then having to put that back up?
Crazy.
Dude, I've put in a pool before. It's tough.
Have you?
Yeah.
What the fuck have you put in a pool?
I had a pool in my backyard growing up. You were in it, you idiot.
Yeah, you were like 6 when you got it. You put it in?
My dad was really into child labor.
Yeah, I bet. All right, so you're not even going to give a shot at the 2-point answer here. I'm saying
I think I did.
Oh,
I have to give a term?
oh, that was your guess?
Well,
Is that just describing what a period is?
What was the question?
Why aren't they harmed by the blood loss that happens during the menses?
Because it is not their blood.
Whose is it?
It's the egg's blood. The uterus's blood. Someone else's blood, man.
They get it shipped in just to get it fucking discharged?
Yeah.
So the multiple choice, I'm not even going to honor that. The multiple choice answers are, it is not real blood, it is from an animal. B, women are just stronger than men, which, yeah, you know, might be the case.
I will beat up a woman, dude.
Careful.
I did that on purpose.
C, it is not all blood. Or D, estrogen causes their heart to pump more blood while they're bleeding. One of those things sounds not like the others.
What was C?
It's not all blood.
Nah, that's blood. I'm gonna go D.
You're gonna go D. Estrogen causes. Should have went with C.
Damn, it's not all blood?
Apparently, it's not all blood.
What is it, like poop?
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's not all blood.
Probably poopy pee pee.
Oh, well, Joey got that wrong.
Wait, how many points do I have? I'm scared.
So as of right now, Joey, you have 5 points. Still dead.
Dude.
Still dead.
Not good. My shots of being a master of pussy are out.
Oh, no, you still have a chance. You need to crush the next fucking 18 questions.
I will.
Question 8, and picture along with question 8.
Okay.
What does the cervix do? Anatomically, Joey, anatomically speaking, what does the cervix do? Let's start off with what is it first.
It's a part of the vagina.
Okay.
And the cervix. Similar to the mitochondria. You understand?
Okay.
I don't know if... All right, so the cervix, what does it do? I mean, I'm trying to use context because last time it helped with the birth. But the cervix, it tells the vagina when to open and close.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe not.
Right.
These are not the answers here, so I don't know. They really needed someone more qualified to ask these questions.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. A, the cervix is where the baby lives. B, the cervix hides all your cigarettes.
Why did they put that in there?
They put it in it. C, the cervix keeps the vagina fresh. Or D, the cervix divides the vagina and the uterus.
Divides. I'm going to go with C.
C, keeps it fresh.
Because No! Wait.
That's what C was. It keeps it fresh.
I know. D.
D, it divides the vagina and the uterus.
Division.
Correct.
Yes!
All right, Joey. Okay. Doing pretty good.
No, I'm not.
Not at all. All right. Question 9.
Yeah.
Where do women put their menstrual cups? It's a good question.
I'm assuming in their vagina doesn't
You need to be a little more specific.
Into... okay, I'll just name a part.
Yeah.
Uterus.
You think they get all the way up into the uterus?
I don't know where it is. Okay.
Draw where you think the uterus is.
Do you think I'm able to draw that? I could barely draw like a vagina outside.
So
No.
is it A, in a cup holder, B, in the birth canal,
Technically, I wanted to say birth canal.
C, around the urethra, or D, inside the urethra?
At least my answer was in the multiple choice. I'm gonna go in the birth canal.
In the birth canal. That's what you're going with?
Yeah.
Why is my shirt? Oh, weird. In the birth canal is your final answer?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes. Thank God, dude.
All right, you're doing pretty good.
2 in a row.
Not bad.
Yeah.
We should have closed the gap for what you could be.
I really need to
Learn
about vaginas.
Don't we all? How many ovaries does a woman actually have anyway?
2.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
2 points, Joey.
Bang, bang, chicken wang.
You know the amount. You just don't know where they are.
I don't know where they are. I don't know where they go.
You don't know where they are or what they do. What is it that causes milk to produce in the breast?
This is a fucking mystery for the ages. I'm glad I'm going to be learning about it. Honestly.
Okay. Do you know?
Question. What does it?
What causes milk to produce in the breasts?
Hormones.
Okay. Be a little more specific.
Estrogen.
Is that your final answer?
Yes. No. Of course not. Why would it be? Fuck!
Is it progesterone, prolactin, or casein?
Prolactin.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Because the lactase.
Lactase.
That's a smart point.
That's context clues, bitch.
See, that's the part of being a fucking person that you're doing well in right now.
That's how Joey got through school, bitch.
Barely. What a great question.
This is going to be good.
From front to back,
Oh, no.
name the holes.
No. From front to back.
Front to back.
Name the holes.
Name the holes. That's what the question asks.
Do you think I know the holes?
That's what it asks.
Front to back.
Give me a front to back diagram.
I don't even know which is a hole. What are holes?
The holes.
I would say, okay, there's the, in no particular order.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
urethra.
Okay. Go on.
The birth canal.
Okay.
The uterus and the fucking whatever else is in there.
So you think the uterus is a hole?
I don't know anything.
So the first was urethra.
Yeah.
And you said birth canal.
Those are 2 holes?
Okay, there's only 3. So what's the last hole?
Oh, rectum.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Correct.
I got that?
The urethra, birth canal, and the rectum. Front to back, baby. The big 3.
I didn't know if the urethra was,
All right, so
Am I dead?
We're about halfway through.
Okay.
And as of right now, you have... You have 12 points, Joe. You're an idiot right now. You ain't dead, dude.
I'm an idiot.
You ain't dead.
I'm an idiot, but I'm alive.
All right. Question 13. Do women lose their hymen entirely when they have sex for the first time?
No.
So there's multiple choice options here, but there's only one that says no. So are you just going with straight up no?
Do most women lose it I'll say
Do women lose their hymen entirely when they have sex?
I'll say no.
No, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
No. Not the answer.
Am I right?
So the multiple choice options are yes, it gets lost and then absorbed by the uterus. Or B.
Oh, what?
Yeah. B, yes, and it is considered a great honor. Or D, sort of, it tears, but it doesn't disappear.
I'll say it doesn't disappear, but it tears.
C?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, there's no way things are getting absorbed.
Yeah, that's some alien
There's a
shit.
black hole in there.
Which of the following are all reproductive organs in the pelvic cavity? Now we're talking cavities here, Joey.
Oh my God. I should have studied.
All right, I'll give you the answers, and then if you get this off the bat, you'll get 2 points.
It's lit.
Okay? If you don't get it with your first choice...
Wait. What am I naming?
Which of the following are all reproductive organs in the pelvic cavity?
Got it.
All right, and if I'll give you the answers, if you get it the first chance, you get 2 points. You get it the second chance, you get 1 point. How about that? Good. A, kidneys, uterus, and gallbladder. B, spleen, fallopian tubes, and womb. C, cervix, pancreas, and liver. D, fallopian tubes, cervix, and uterus.
What was A?
A was the kidneys, uterus, and the gallbladder. What is a gallbladder, by the way?
It's a separate bladder.
And it has a lot of gall.
Sorry, one more time. Kidneys, gallbladder.
Kidneys, uterus, gallbladder. Spleen, fallopian tubes, and womb. Cervix, pancreas, liver. Fallopian tubes, cervix, uterus.
I thought this was going to be way easier.
All I will say is that the term fallopian is awesome.
Yeah, fallopian tube, dude.
Like it's an
Sounds
alien.
like a really fun ride at Splish Splash.
I was going to say, it sounds like a really cool alien from like fucking Return of the Jedi. Oh.
Fallopian tube?
I was chased by a fallopian bounty hunter. What are you thinking? Are there any words that are jumping out like off the page?
I know it's not cervix.
Okay.
So that's in C, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's out.
Okay.
I don't know where the tubes go or where they are.
So there's two that have the term tubes in it.
I think the
spleen, fallopian tubes, womb, fallopian tubes, cervix, and uterus.
What was the first one that you said?
Spleen, fallopian tubes, womb.
I'm going with that.
That one?
Yep.
Final answer.
Yep.
No.
Awesome.
Fallopian tubes, cervix, uterus.
Oh my god, I was super wrong.
You heard the term cervix and you were like, nope.
And I was like, yeah, dude.
All right, question 15.
God damn it, dude, I suck.
What is the top of the vulva known as?
The clitoris.
Is that your final answer?
Yep.
Nope.
Fuck. The clit at the top.
Oh, wait. Hold on. It might be. All right, so is it A, pubic knowledge?
Pubic knowledge?
Yeah. C, B, the mons pubis. C, the serape. Serape?
Professor Snape?
It's serape. Or D, none of the above.
Oh, so then it's got to be D.
Is that your final answer?
I guess, yeah.
No, it's the mons pubis.
Fuck me.
Yeah, you
What
fucked
is
up.
this mom's pubes?
I think it's like, so like the vulva is what like, it's like in a coat. Vulva. It like protects everything, and on top, it's got a furry hat.
Nice.
You know?
Okay.
So it's like a Russian,
But
like...
what is mons pubis?
The pubic
It's hair?
area. The pubic area.
Oh, dude.
You ever heard me on Twitch say like they bash
clit's
their
next in
hiney-
line, though. Clit's next in line.
I don't know.
Dude, the clit's at the top.
Okay.
Unless I've just been,
Question 16. What is the lining of the womb called? Good luck, Joe. Hey, man.
the wall. I'm gonna say the Vaginus Maximus.
What? Did you just watch Gladiator recently? What was that?
Vaginus Maximus?
The Vaginus Maximus, which is the...
Vaginus Maximus Aurelius.
Gotcha. Which was the Latin term for...
Vagina.
Max.
Maximum vagina.
Maximum, all the way.
Yeah.
So is it A, the uterine cavity, B, the endometrium, C, the uterus, or D, the cervical membrane?
Cervical membrane. A membrane is a very wall type of...
I hear what you're saying. It's like, in the
insane in the membrane.
chloroplast and stuff like that.
Right, mitochondria.
Yes. Is that your answer? Your cervical membrane?
Yeah.
Wrong.
Right.
Endometrium. You're on a whopping 0 for 3 in the last, couple questions.
Endometrium? I dare any woman out there to tell me what a fucking endometrium is. Get the
Dude,
fuck
there are
out.
a lot of OBGYNs watching this.
No, there's not, dude.
They're pissed. What are the 3 hormones produced by a female reproductive system?
Estrogen, some testosterone.
Okay.
Testosterone.
Okay. Why
And-
do you say it like...
Testosterone.
Yeah.
Like I'm hammered. And milk.
Are you kidding me?
No, I don't know the last one. Testosterone, estrogen, and steroids.
Okay. You got to give me at least a serious answer to possibly get a 2-pointer.
What'd I say? Testosterone,
Yup.
estrogen,
Yup.
and then the fucking lactating one we said before. Prolactin. That's just milk.
Wrong.
Right.
So the choices are estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Estrogen, testosterone, and Tyrone. I don't know how he got in there. Progesterone, estrogen, and Depo-Provera.
Deep?
I don't know who Depo is. Are they the people that did that song, like You Must Whip It or something? That's Devo. Prolactin, bile, and estrogen.
Bile. How's Tyrone spelled? Like Tyrone?
Like Tyrone.
Oh, it's not that.
It's that you don't think it's Tyrone at all. You don't think he slithered his way in there somehow.
I mean, I'm sure he has.
I'm sure.
Many times. I'm gonna go with A.
Estrogen,
And progesterone.
progesterone, and testosterone.
Yeah.
That's what you're going with.
Yep.
Correct. Fighting back, Joey.
We're coming back, baby.
You're fighting back.
Tyrone. That's hilarious.
All right. What are some of the specific symptoms of PMS? Joey, be careful here.
Bloating, cramping, mood swings. That's a fact. WebMD it.
I don't know. I'm going to give you the multiple choice, and then you pick one.
Okay.
Headache, fatigue, and cramping. Loss of the ability to concentrate. Kidney stones and UTIs.
Jesus, imagine.
Nausea. Nausea. Sorry.
Nausea.
Nausea, vomiting, and restless legs.
Oh, she's got her period again.
Yellowing of the eyes, irritability, and back pain. That last one sounds like jaundice.
It's A.
So headache, fatigue, and cramping?
Yeah. Mood
Fine.
swings is in there, too.
I'll give you 2 points for this one.
Yeah, because that one I actually knew.
God.
Restless leg syndrome.
All right. Question 19, Joey. What is a clitoris for?
Pleasure. Purely for pleasure. Orgasms.
That's it?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
I know that.
Oh.
Isn't it?
For a woman to reach the big O is the response, the answer.
I remember reading that it's like the only organ
That is purely for pleasure.
purely for pleasure.
That's it. Wow. That's kind of, I wish we had one of those.
Apparently we don't know where it is though. It's not top.
Where
It's on the top.
Draw it.
All right.
Draw where it is. Draw a diagram right now.
So okay. So we're gonna go this is a vagina, right? And then we got the old oosh here.
Oh, what?
And then it's somewhere over here.
It's at the top of that. Why does it look like a parabola?
Well, you know. I mean, if I added a graph.
You added an X and Y plane?
And then apparently the mons pubis is over here in the green.
Gotcha.
You see that?
Boy, Joey. That just looks like a really excited kid with giant arms.
It does. It looks like someone on like a
Yeah.
roller coaster, you know, and he's not hanging on. And this is the car.
Gotcha. That's good.
And then-
Good job, Joey. That was a good one. All right, question 20. You got 5 questions left.
All right.
Which of the following are an anatomical part of the female breast? So I'll give the answers, and then you have to tell me.
Yes.
There is a breast tissue that... Wait, what? Which of the following are an anatomical part of the female breast? There is a breast tissue that helps provide more hormones to the areolas. There is an excess of estrogen that directs the nipple when to become erect. Sacs filled with blood that stimulate circulation when it's time to nurse. There are lymph nodes in a woman's breast. This is a straight guess for me. But you can go for it.
Which one am I answering? Am I saying like what's not it?
Which of the following are an anatomical part of the female breast?
Gotcha. One more time, run through it. I'll get it.
A, there is a breast tissue that helps provide more hormones to the areolas, the little brown parts. B, there is an excess of estrogen that directs the nipple when to become erect. Okay. Mm-hmm. C, sacs filled with blood that stimulate circulation when it's time to nurse. D, there are lymph nodes in a woman's breast. What you think?
I think it's B.
You think it's B? The excess of there's an excess of estrogen that directs one to become erect?
Oh, no, not that one.
You don't like that. You don't like the nipple erect.
I mean, it gets erect.
It does. But who doesn't? Who tells the nipple when to get erect?
The mons pubis,
the
apparently.
World, yeah. World may never know.
I'm going to go with C.
C, sacs filled with blood that stimulate circulation when it's time to nurse.
I don't like that. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Final answer?
Yeah.
No. You get one more guess because...
I'm going to go with B and be pissed.
Excess of estrogen that directs when the nipple when to become erect?
Yeah.
Okay, also wrong. It's the lymph nodes, Joey.
Lovely.
I didn't know that one. All right. What is the conduit called that eggs travel in from the ovaries to the uterus to where they become embryos?
Fallopian tubes.
Whoa, that was said with moxie.
Yeah.
Is that what your final answer?
Yeah.
Like, how do you know this?
Are you setting me up?
How do you know this? Or why do you think you know this, I should say?
It's a tube. It's got to get somewhere to the somewhere.
Oh, so you think it's like like I-95?
Yeah, it's a tube. I mean, it's the only tube we've been hearing about.
It's only one tube you hear about. And Joey, 2 points.
Bang, bang, chicken wang.
2 points, Joey. 22. Where do all of a woman's eggs go that aren't fertilized, resulting in a pregnancy?
Where do they go?
Yeah.
To heaven.
Where do they go, Joey?
Where do the eggs go?
Where do they go?
They go to the back of the line. No. So
They just wait for their chance.
They go into a tampon. I don't know where the eggs go.
They go into a tampon?
No, that was a joke. But I where do the eggs go? I don't know. They fucking just disappear. They die, don't they? The eggs die.
They deuce. They just fucking dip out.
They just dead.
They just dead?
Yeah.
Just dead.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
But where do they go when they just dead?
I don't know. They come out, I'm assuming.
But how or when?
Through the period time?
What is your final answer, Joey?
Where do they go?
Where do they go? Fucking Boca Raton? Where are they going?
I don't know. Fucking into a they bleed out. I don't know.
They bleed out
Yeah.
during a period?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that where you're going with?
Yep.
2 points. They are lost within the shedding uterine lining during menses.
God, menses, dude.
This is a great picture to go with this. On average, how big is the clitoris?
This is tough. How big? What is the answer in what metric?
It gives me a couple. If you give me something that is close to what these answers are,
is it centimeters, millimeters? What is it measured by?
it's it's in relation to something.
So they're the size of a pea, of a dime.
Yeah, something like that.
How big is a clit? Fucking, I don't know, bro. Like a fucking a pea.
That's actually one of the answers.
Is it a pea?
Wrong.
Nice.
Is it? First of all, you guessed a pea and then a dime, and the first two answers are a pea or a quarter.
That's a big old clit, dude.
So is it as big as a pea? Oh, you already said that, so no. As big as the glans deferens on a man's manhood.
Oh. We know what that is. Glans meferens, would you say?
As big as a quarter. As big as a grapefruit. Can you imagine?
Dude, a grapefruit clit?
You'd really have to fuck up to miss that. You know what I mean?
You could literally kick that thing and it would be nice.
So is it A, as big as the glans deferens on a man's manhood?
That's what it is.
As big as a quarter or as big as a grapefruit?
I would say.
On average.
I would say the man thing.
The glans deferens?
Yeah.
Correct. 1 point.
Dude.
Don't ask me what that is.
Can you imagine a fucking grapefruit clit?
I gotta look this up.
God, dude.
Glans deferens?
I didn't even know we had a clit.
Glans deferens is a... There's no answer. Oh, wait. What is this? I don't even know. I gotta get a picture, I guess.
I don't know, dude. Just give it up. We don't know anything about dicks.
It's just
either.
a lot of dicks coming up in pictures. All right, no clue. Apparently, it's as big as a dick. All right, 2 questions left, Joey.
Okay.
How many sets of labia does a woman have?
How many sets? One set. One set of labias.
Dip
One and
set,
done.
get
One
your
and
lips wet. 1 set.
done. One dip set, get your lips wet. One set of lips. That's all you need. You don't need any more than that.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Right.
Is it A, 2, B, 4, C, 6, or D, none? It's tricky now.
Oh.
Tricky now.
I'm going to go with none because there's only one labia.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Tell me it's 6.
It's 2 apparently.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where
two
they're-
sets?
There's 2 sets
So
of labia.
4 labes?
Apparently.
Damn, that's
There's
mad
like
legs.
chilling in there.
I don't know, man. I thought there was just one whole piece.
All right.
Fuck. Last
How
question?
many women
Is this the last question?
in a percentage?
Is this the last question?
Yes, last question. In a percentage, how many women suffer from PMDD, which is known as premenstrual dysmorphic disorder? Causes both physical discomfort and extreme shifts in the woman's state of mind. On average.
15.
Is that your final
no.
answer?
20. 20?
Was that your final answer?
Is it multiples of 5?
Give me a number, Joey.
15%. Final answer. Lock it in.
Wrong.
Right?
Is it A, 2 to 5%, B, 8 to 10%,
That was very high.
or D, 25%?
2 to 5.
8 to 10 or 25?
2 to 5.
Final answer.
Yep.
Also wrong.
Perfect.
8 to 10 allegedly. All right, Joey.
That was warm.
Before I tally up the votes, how do you feel?
Like a fucking idiot. I think that I'm an idiot, but I have potential to be an apprentice here. I can be an apprentice of puss.
God, I'm so nervous. I'm going to count one more time just to make sure I got it right.
All right. Check it twice.
All right, Joey. Out of a possible of 50 points, Joe Santagato,
Yeah.
Joseph Adolf Santagato. You got 23 points. Joey, you are an apprentice of Puss, Joey.
I'm an apprentice.
Although
I'm not a failure.
you are not you're not dead.
I'm barely an apprentice.
You're not an idiot. You are barely an apprentice.
Yeah, I just got started.
But Joey,
Pretty good.
not that bad. I think you probably. I mean, listen, you got right in the middle. I'm sure that's about what people would averagely get.
Well, that's what an average is, isn't
That's
it?
what I'm saying. I think you're right in the middle. You know,
Thanks.
that was pretty good.
Thanks.
I don't think I would have done as well as you.
I think.
Or I might have used better context clues because I'm a little smarter than you.
Yeah. This has been a ride, Frank. I appreciate
It's
you putting
not.
this together.
Well, listen, man. I want to. You know, if you guys want us to do more quizzes like this to see how dumb we are, because let's be honest, we're very dumb.
it's up there.
Let us know what other topics. I think women's anatomy was up there because people always said like, you guys are such idiots.
I think I'm gonna have to quiz you on dicks, maybe.
Oh, quiz me on dicks.
Okay. That was an
Give me a dick
emphatic-
question. Give me a dick question right now.
How big are balls?
Oh, they're big.
See, he's on fire.
No, they're like. I would say they're like. What's that? Like a prune, or
Balls, oval, right?
they are oval.
Yeah.
People don't realize that's why they're called nuts, because they're not round. They're ovular. Ovaltine. Is that right?
Oval.
I don't know.
This has been.
I can look up one. I can give you one question from one on dicks real quick, and then we can do it another time.
No, don't, because I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna actually. I don't want you to look it up because I'm
I
gonna
just
ask
typed
you.
in penis. Nothing came up.
All right, guys. I appreciate you guys sitting through all that. I know that because you have watched this, you are now dumber.
Or smarter. We might have helped people here.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know.
Helps people understand how dumb we are.
Oh, yeah.
But we appreciate you, all the patrons. We have a record-breaking Patreon for us right now. It's been really fucking cool. Appreciate all you guys. And, yeah, we'll see you next time.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Deuces.
What do you think, you're Jimmy Fallon?
I am, yeah. For Weekend Update, I'm Frank, Pateron.